Will Smith smacks Chris Rock, news at 11. And yes, that just happened at the Academy Awards in Hollywood this last weekend, Sunday night. And so as I'm recording this Monday morning, and all of it is like all hell just broke loose. Now, I haven't checked what the news is saying about it, what people are saying. I'm sure every tabloid, every magazine, they're going to have their take on it. They're going to have their angle on it. We're going to have comments, and we're going to have reactions and actions, and tell people threats and all kinds of stuff. Who knows exactly what's going to happen, what's going to come out of this. But I'm just like, what got me was seeing on social media some of the stupid posts that people are making. And it's not whether they're right or wrong. It's like, did you really think that you posting your opinion was going to go well? Did you really think like you're going to convince everybody that your opinion is inspired and that their opinion doesn't matter? Or did you not expect a fight? So I thought, you know what, I got to say something. And I really don't care what other people think about what I have to say or my opinion. So I'm not going to share my opinions because my opinions are irrelevant in this conversation. If I have an opinion on it that I feel like is relevant and it will make a difference, I will share it. But on this one, I want to talk about Chris Rock versus Will Smith versus other people's opinion. And what is the takeaway? What can we take away from something like this happen? Because it was dramatic. If you haven't seen it, you can go on YouTube or any social media and you can see Chris Rock, who was, I guess, emceeing, or he wasn't emceeing, but I think he was getting ready to announce a winner of an Academy Award. And he's a comedian, so what's he doing? He's making jokes, and he makes a joke about Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. That's basically a joke about her hair. She apparently took it personal. I don't know exactly what happened, but whatever happened was immediately Will walks up on stage. He was already on the front row. He walks right up on stage, walks right up to Chris Rock and smacks him, apparently with an open-handed smack right on the face, hard. It was audible. A lot of the instant reaction was that legit? Oh, did that really happen, or was it fake? I don't know. I don't care. But the reaction of people has been really, really interesting. So here's what I'm going to say is nobody cares about your opinion. But how about this? How about instead of feeling like I need to voice my opinion, and instead of putting me in a position to go like, oh, I'm the judge. Will Smith is right. Will Smith is wrong. Chris Rock handled it well. He didn't handle it well. It's Jada's fault or whatever. What's crazy to me is most of the reaction was people coming in with their opinions of judgment, of putting themselves above the situation and going, look at me. My opinion is because I'm smarter and better and I'm the judge of this whole situation. And I'm going to tell you, stop being the judge. This is not your place in the universe, is to be the judge of everybody else's actions. So some people are defending Will Smith. Some people are saying he's an absolute, loser. And I was his fan, and now I'm his enemy because that was assault. And some people are going like he stood up for his wife, and other people he didn't stand up. That was his wife is really, the problem, and he should get rid of her. And I'm just going to say you have no clue. You don't know what's going inside of his head. You don't know what's going inside of Chris's, Jada's. You don't know. But you have an opinion because you think your opinion matters. So I'm going to just say, here's what I want to challenge you to do right now. Instead of using this as an opportunity to put yourself above the world and be the judge, how about use this as an opportunity for some personal reflection? To put yourself in a scenario and in a situation and go like, hey, if I was Chris Rock in that moment, what would I have done? If I was Will Smith in that moment, what would I have done? What would I have thought, and why? So I just wrote down, and I was journaling on this, doing my own little gut check on this today. And I wrote down 3 questions because I immediately wanted to start judging. I immediately started wanting to take sides and going like, okay, here's what I think happened. And then I started reading other people's talk, and I'm like, oh, I agree with that one, disagree with that one. Oh, that one's stupid. Oh, that one's cool. Oh, that's a good thought. And I'm realizing here I am thinking that I am the master to judge and evaluate everybody else. Why don't I just ask some questions? So here are 5 questions I want you to ask yourself as we come out of this little event, this little drama that happened. Question number 1. Do I take things personally? Whether they were intended to be hurtful or personal or not. Now, I don't know if it was intended to be personal or not. I have an opinion about it. My opinion doesn't matter. But the question is, when somebody says something or does something that I take it personal, why am I taking it personal? Why am I taking this personal? Somebody took it personal. Why? What about me? Do I take things personally when they were not intended, or whether or not they were intended to be hurtful or personal? Question number 2. What would I do if someone attacked my wife or somebody that mattered to me in a way that hurt them? How would I respond? Was the hurt intentional or unintentional? Would that affect the way I responded? Would I respond immediately, or would I sit there and need to think about it for a week or a day or an hour? And if I did make an immediate response, would that be the right one? Question number 3. Am I in control of my emotions, or are my emotions in control of me? So you look at it and go like, okay, somebody has insulted, presumably, we'll say somebody insulted his wife. Did he lose control of his emotions and go do that? Or did he have him make an emotional decision based on something like, that was unacceptable, that's got to be stopped, I'm going to stop it, and here's how I'm going to stop it? Was he in control of his emotions, or was his emotions in control of him? Again, I don't care what your opinion is on that. My question is, what about you? Is when you get offended, or when you get insulted, or when you get hurt, or when you're in a situation like this and you feel like it's either self-defense or to defend somebody that you care about, are you in control of your emotions, or do you allow your emotions to be in control of you? Question number 4. Will my actions in this moment, or reactions in this moment, create unintended consequences? Will my actions or reactions that are designed to solve a problem, are they going to actually solve it? Are they actually going to create more problems? Even if they do solve it, is the problems they create going to be greater than the problems that they solved? And then question number 5, how well can I take a punch and recover and keep right on going? Just a thought. Why don't you invite yourself to stop being the judge and start looking at situations like this and say, hey, what can I learn? What can I learn for me? What if I was in that situation? And do some personal internal reflection. And I promise you, on the other side of that, you're going to be a better person.